Right, exactly, yeah.
But he was also an inventor, and he
Yes.
invented a cipher language.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this.
Yes,
Yes.
that used Native American tongue for basically, he almost is kind of penned as the person that helped start the French Revolutionary War too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he had secret dealings between him and Lafayette,
Hmm.
and there was one other person I can't remember, but they were sending secret coded messages, and he had invented. I think it was the polygraph machine, but it's not the polygraph machine like we know now.
Okay.
But it was something for. Oh, I'm gonna draw a blank now
It's
on.
okay.
But it was for sharing data and
Okay.
something
I
with the
forgot
ciphering.
about
Yeah,
the inventor whole vein.
yeah,
So he does the
yeah,
swivel chair.
yeah,
He does cipher
yeah,
languages. You're absolutely right. I
yeah,
totally forgot about that. And
yeah.
it's really interesting. We've done these podcasts like so many times. We were interviewing a guy who is a descendant of William Floyd, and he's
Oh,
talking
cool.
about how docile William Floyd is. But William Floyd's not a spy. He's not a spy. And I was like, so what do you do
Yeah.
for a living? He's like, I work for the CIA. Okay, yeah, it's hereditary. Okay, so
Mhm.
exploration makes perfect sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes perfect sense. So, Thomas Jefferson really loved to explore. Uh, he loved discovery. Meriwether Lewis was a good friend, and
Mhm.
so he executes the Lewis and Clark expedition. Wishes he could go, um, but can't. Tell us about what can you tell us about Monticello?
Monticello uh, was a very unique looking structure for the time,
Right.
and it stretched out, of course, over many acres. His quarters for his slaves were uh, they were in rows, and they were houses. Like I said, he kept the families together. He was the estate had just acres and acres of gardens. Uh, he was known to be very tall at the time.
He was tall.
He was, I believe, they said he was 6'3",
Really? I didn't
and
know that.
my younger brother is 6'7". My nephew's 6'6", or no, my cousin.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of tall people in our family, so that
Okay.
might be why.
That is very cool.
um,
I didn't realize he was tall. I never really
yeah.
thought of Thomas Jefferson as no, but I guess you're right. I guess that's just
Yeah.
something I never really explored, but that's
Well,
very
and a
cool.
lot of people, there were not that many people of that height at the time period, so
Uh-huh.
he
Yeah, that I would. Yeah,
stood about a head
that's like
taller
George
than most
Washington
people. Yeah,
height. Like George Washington, I think was like 6'4", 6'6",
yeah,
something like that. And so yeah, those guys were huge.
yeah.
So, but yeah, Thomas Jefferson. I guess having thought about it, Thomas Jefferson's always portrayed as very slender.
Yeah.
Um,
He
now,
he liked wine.
oh, did he? Okay.
He was trying to start a winery in Virginia. He wanted to make a really big wine business uh, in the state because it's a great agriculture state. So
Mhm. It sounds familiar to me.
yeah,
Now, he and John Adams were best friends for quite some time,
yeah,
and they kind of fell out of favor for a while, and then they became best friends again, and they actually passed away within hours of each other.
yeah.
Um, as a family, what types of things would you guys talk about with that type of friendship?
Probably a lot about exploration.
Uh,
I know he was really into botany as well.